What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be talking about what is the best sniper to use in Cold War multiplayer. If you do going to enjoy this video, you find it helpful in any way, definitely be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new around here. And go ahead and click the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. And I do stream right here on YouTube every Tuesday and Thursday, and it's a lot of fun, so be sure to swing by sometime. But with all of that said, let's dive right into it. Now we are going to be ranking these from worst to best. I'm hoping this is going to be the only sniper video that you will ever need. You know, I'm going to be talking about each one, and I'm not going to go into too much detail about each one, like all the nerdy stats, because there's other YouTubers that go into much more detail. I'm just going to be kind of giving you the rundown about these. So for example, you know, I'm not going to be giving exact numbers about sprint to fire time and, you know, all those specific stats. You know, we might talk about some of those things. So if you do think that's what this video is about, it is not. Just want to go ahead and give that warning out ahead of time. But the worst sniper in Cold War, I think we can all agree on it. It's not any kind of surprise to anyone. And that is the M82 or the Barrett. Especially for me, I like to quick scope. That's what I love doing with snipers. But you know, M82, it just doesn't feel good, in my opinion. It's a little awkward. A lot of times it'll be a hit marker. Yeah, this gun's really just not it, and I think we can all agree on it. I will be including my setup for each sniper besides the M82 because all I did to get it Dark Matter was use the Frozen Chosen variant. So, you know, I really don't even have a setup that I use for that gun, but all the other snipers I will be given my setups. Now with the M82 out of the way, things really do get super difficult on how to rank them. I think a lot of it has to do with personal preference and really just how you play Call of Duty. You know, I will say that I don't think there is a certified best sniper in the game because it really just comes down to personal preference. In the next spot, we're gonna put the Pellington, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are probably like in shock right now, but when you really think about it, the Swiss really is just a Pellington on steroids. You know, it does aim in faster. It really is just a quicker version of the Pellington. Now, the only problem is until you get the Tiger Team barrel for the Swiss, you are not gonna like the Swiss at all. I was convinced it was a terrible gun. I mean, you're gonna two-shot almost every time unless you get the headshot until you get that Tiger Team barrel. Now the Pellington, when you first start using it, you will get a lot of hit markers, but you know, you'll still get a good bit of one-shot kills with the Pellington, even without the Tiger Team barrel. But until you grind the Swiss at level 48, you are really gonna struggle. So I think it's safe to say at the start, the Pellington is better, but once you get the Tiger Team barrel, the Swiss is easily better than the Pellington. And since those snipers are so comparable, we are gonna put the Pellington next, right in front of the M82. From there, we are gonna put the ZRG. I had no clue this thing was as nasty as it was. I didn't use this when it first dropped. I like recently started using this, and I had no clue it was such a monstrous sniper. This thing one-shots almost every single time, and it's actually terrifying. I could count on one hand how many hit markers I've had with this gun. It is super nice to have a reliable gun like this. This is easily the best sniper for a long-range fight, and it's not even close. The only problem is when you're up close, you know, if somebody's got the Swiss, pretty much any other sniper other than the ZRG, you know, unless they're just bad, they're gonna beat you up close in a gunfight. However, once you get that last handle to get that 12% aim down sight time, honestly see you making a case that this is better than the Tundra. Now you're not gonna have the same aim down sight speed as you will with the Tundra, but you're gonna have way more damage and you're not gonna get hardly any hit markers at all. So, you know, personally I prefer the Tundra, but I can definitely see someone making the case for the ZRG once you get that last handle on it. That leaves us with two snipers left, and taking the next spot is going to be the Tundra. The Tundra is the sniper I have the most kills with. It used to be my favorite until a certain sniper made its way into the game. The Tundra is just so satisfying to get kills with. It feels so clean. You know, the Tundra has just kind of been my baby. To put in perspective how much I use it, I have 3,000 kills with the Tundra, and my next closest sniper is the Swiss, and I don't even have 1,000 with the Swiss yet. But just all around, the Tundra really is. It's just nice in every aspect. You know, I think this really is the LeBron sniper. This is the best sniper all around. However, there is a better sniper than the Tundra in the game, in my opinion, and that is none other than the Swiss K31. It is absolutely absurd how quick this thing zooms in. I play a lot of search and destroy, and a lot of times I'll be in situations where I have to clutch maybe like a 1-on-4 or a 1-on-5, And then having a gun like the Swiss really just makes it even more possible, because if I have a couple people rushing me, you know, I can take them out and no problem. The fire rate is great. I mean, this gun really is just insane. Like I mentioned earlier, you just have to get it to level 48 to get that Tiger Team barrel. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it is a grind. Honestly, I would recommend just going to zombies until you hit level 48 with it, because you are not gonna be happy and you're not gonna have any kind of fun using it in multiplayer, unless you're just some insane cracked dude that only hits headshots, which I doubt. So it is easier if you go to zombies, but I promise if you use this build that's on your screen, I mean, you're gonna absolutely love this thing. It's a killer gun, and I don't even know how many nasty clips I've gotten with it. But hopefully you have a better feel on how each sniper works. You know, I realize that this list is not gonna be the same for everybody else. You know, if you play slower, then the ZRG is probably at the top of your list, but I just wanted to make sure I went over each sniper and really explained them well, and just kind of talked about what each one is good at, as well as giving you guys good builds for each one. So I hope you did enjoy this video. If you did, definitely be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you are new around here, and go ahead and click that notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.